Hi, Tauros fans, and welcome back to All Access. I'm Lauren Hill, and I'm joined by Evan Epstein, and we have a loaded episode for you today. We interviewed head coach Cody Campbell, and we also have, since we are at the halfway mark of the season, we have some plays for you to look back on and us to look back on the success of our team so far. But talking about the interview, we interviewed Coach today, and the other half of the interview will come at a later point. But how'd you feel about the interview?
Yeah, it was great. Coach gave some great insight on this past weekend. You know, a tough loss on Friday. Tauros came back well on Saturday. Got to talk a little bit about this upcoming week. The team going to a Minnesota Wild game before they get to St. Cloud to play the Norsemen this weekend. And then the part coming up tomorrow will be about the new acquisitions, Gavin Middendorf, Noah Gibbs, and
Braden
Jockums, thanks for helping me out there. And so that'll be there tomorrow. But for now, let's take a look at part one of our interview with Coach Cody Campbell. I'm Evan Epstein here with Lauren Hill and head coach Cody Campbell. Coach, on Friday, the Tauros suffered a tough loss against the Bulls scoring the game-winning goal with just 0.3 seconds remaining. What was your message to the team after that loss?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've got to be better. We can't give up leads, third period leads at home, and I didn't like the way that we managed the situations in the game, and some of what led to their offense was really controllable things. So we needed to address that, and we did a better job of that on Saturday. So.
All right, and speaking about Saturday, the Tauros came back the next night with 5 goals on 54 shots. What did you think the team's ability to put up that kind of performance coming off of such a tough loss?
I was happy. I mean, obviously to come out and offensively, apply quite a bit of pressure throughout the entire game was a good thing. Still, some things that we needed to shore up defensively, and hopefully we'll do that through practice this week and stuff. But a good bounce back win, obviously, after a disappointing result on Friday.
A big play in that game. Late in the second period, Bulls went on the power play with the 2-1 lead, but Ian Spencer got the short-handed goal. How important was that in flipping the momentum in the game and ultimately picking up a victory for the Tauros?
Yeah, I mean, as we've talked about all year, special teams is extremely important to success, and we did a good job of killing on Saturday night, and had a power play goal, and then to get a shorty on top of it was great for, like you said, momentum and making sure that energy was up on the bench and that kind of stuff. So it was obviously important.
And the last series of the season against St. Cloud is coming up. Currently, the Tauros sit 11 points ahead of the Norsemen in the standings, having played one more game. What is the importance of this series when looking at the season just as a whole? Yeah,
I mean, obviously, anytime you have a chance to create separation between you and somebody that's catching you, the games are important. And then we're looking at is we've got a chance to win the season series on Friday night. So anytime that you play teams 8 times throughout the course of the season in this league and this division, anytime that you can say that you won the season series, it's normally a pretty successful stretch of games against a certain team. And if you do that against all your opponents, you're going to put yourself in a pretty good spot. So this is the first time that we're in a position where it's the last 2 games that we play a team for the regular season at least. So we want to, like I said, try to continue to put separation between us and them, and then, like I said as well, try to make sure that we're able to say we won the season series when it's all said and done.
Well, before the series this weekend, you guys are heading to the Minnesota Wild game on Thursday. How excited are you for that trip, and how excited are the guys to get to that game?
Yeah, I think they're excited. It's it's such a fantastic thing that the Booster Club does for us in terms of setting us up to send us to an NHL game, and it's even though it's only, we leave a day early and we're still going to practice on Thursday and stuff, but a little bit of a mental break for the guys too, which is a good thing. They can just go be kids and hang out at the game and watch some of the best players in the world. I mean, we've been so fortunate at the games that we've went to since I've been here was the Wild versus the Oilers, the Wild versus Tampa, and this year's Wild versus the Avs. So you've got some pretty good, watching some pretty good teams and players. So it'll be fun.
It's an awesome Christmas present, right?
Cody Campbell and the team excited for the upcoming week, going out to the Wilds game, and then, of course, Friday and Saturday playing in St. Cloud. And Lauren, with that, we're now basically about halfway done with the season.
Yes, we are. We are at the halfway point of the season here in January, beginning of January, and we thought it would be oh so fitting to clip what we believe to be the top 5 plays so far produced by the Minotauros, some of our favorites, some unforgettable ones with a hat trick and a shootout win, and we'll just throw you right into it so you can watch.
Over to Crawford. Crawford back to Johnson. Now it's Weirin. Weirin, right side. Weirin trying to shoot that one in there. Another shot. Can they get it? 5, not yet.
Sutton with the paddle reached back and kept that out somehow.
11:50.
Here's the last set of saves. And Sweden just got the paddle down.
This from their own zone near side is thrown neutral as Clark picks it up for the Tauros. Yahala carrying across the blue line. Yahala skating into center a pass there as that hits the back of the net. Billy Batten. Here comes. This is work down the boards. Tauros with the takeaway. O'Hannison had it for a moment before he loses the handle. O'Hannison hits the ice as him and Eli Bailey are caught up. Tauros, though, still in the offensive zone. Yahala will skate this one in his feet as this one hits the back of the net. Billy Batten, his second of the night. Tauros grab that one. Good feed there from Batten. Tauros, though, still working the offensive zone. This one fired on that backhanded try there as this hits the back of the net. That's a hat trick. There we go. Left side, Smalley on the draw for the Tauros. Small digs it free as Mahler will find this one. Mahler skates in from the blue line. Will fire one into the back of the net. That's the record. Mahler.
Adam Mahler, his 20.
Back into the back, Spencer. Uola into the corner, centering feed. They score, and it's O'Hannison, and it's 2-0 Minot. 6 minutes. O'Hannison down further. Shot, they score. O'Hannison has 3 points.
Spencer picks it up, center ice. Works it to the far side. He'll skate in the middle. Spencer backhands and hits nylon. Tauros win.
Ending off number 1 there with Ian Spencer's shootout win against Bismarck earlier in the season. A fabulous, fabulous win. Hope something like that glorious happens with you here, Evan. But other than that, that will do it for today's Tauros All Access. This QR code beside me, you can scan that, get you to the website, brings you to the link tree, which can get you to the website. That literally has anything Minotauros on it that you could possibly need, from tickets, merchandise, booster club information, literally anything, rosters, schedules, yada, yada, yada. So scan that, get your tickets. For 2 weekends from now, we are back on the Mesa. We are away this weekend and next weekend, but we are back January 24th and 5th in the Mesa Arena playing Watertown, the Watertown Shamrocks, and we want you here, so be here. Other than that, that'll do it for today's Tauros All Access. We will see you again tomorrow.